If you talk to any number of super hot girls and approach them, you will start to see one thing over and over: she is going to test you. If you fail these tests, you will not hook up with her. Period. You will join the piles of men she's had to reject because they weren't confident enough. The good news is that there is a way to pass these tests nearly 100% of the time. Most really hot girls' tests are enough to make men run away with their tails between their legs. If you know the technique to passing, then you are going to be in the very small percentage of guys who make it through her defenses and are actually a sexual candidate. If you don't know this one secret technique, you will fail these tests and never gain entrance into the world of attracting and sleeping with truly beautiful women. These tests can be one of two types: compliance tests or congruence tests. Today, we are talking about compliance tests. First, let me explain a bit more about these tests and why hot women need them. A compliance test is an act or a statement that checks to see if you are going to do whatever she wants. If you comply, she will have gained control over the conversation, the interaction, and you. It seems like they want you to fail these tests so they have the power, right? Fortunately, that is not the case. When women give compliance tests, they really do want you to pass them. It is their way of filtering out a truly confident, attractive guy from the rest. It may sound strange, but beautiful women honestly can't just look at a guy and say, "He's good looking, therefore he's attractive." They need much more because they are approached by so many different types of guys. A really attractive girl will get hit on 10 to 15 times a day. That's 3,650 times a year conservatively that an attractive woman is hit on. She will start to see patterns in the ways guys behave if they are actually confident or not, and that has nothing to do with looks. The compliance test is really a test to see whether or not they're going to be able to get away with whatever they want. Why you want to test this? Well, they want to find out whether or not you're used to beautiful women hitting on you or whether or not you're used to being with beautiful women. This is a very crucial concept. If you are used to being with beautiful women, you will not bend over backwards for a beautiful woman just because she wants something. Instead, you will respond in a way that sort of puts the compliance back on her. Beautiful women are guaranteed to give you compliance tests, and if you fail the compliance tests, you are guaranteed not to attract them. So it's very crucial that you learn this. How do you recognize compliance tests? Basically, look for any demand that she gives you within a short time of meeting that seems small, but gets you to follow. One very classic compliance test is "buy me a drink." Women go for throat here when you're in the bar because they don't have a whole lot of time to figure out who is attracted and who is confident, who's not. How you respond to "buy me a drink" is very crucial when you're in a bar. There are other small things like "why don't you wait here while I go to the bathroom," or "give me a kiss on the cheek," or even "will you take a picture for us?" Anything that seems kind of harmless is typically a compliance test, especially if it's from a really beautiful woman and you don't want to deny the compliance test. What you want to do is take control over it. For example, if someone says, "take our pictures," then you will say, "Okay, I will, but I want you to take one picture for you and one picture of how I ask you to take it." So if they refuse to do this, and you go, "All right, well, find some other guy," you will actually find some other guy to take the camera and say, "Hey man, can you take their picture?" And you just have them take your picture. But usually they will say, "Okay, fine, you take the picture," and you go, "Okay, now I want you to give me a sexy look." Then take their picture. "Okay, now, make a silly face, take a picture." And continue to make them do different pictures as long as you can think of them. Essentially what you're doing now is you are getting compliance from them. This is crucial. This is called flipping the script, and you will hear a lot about this. Flipping the script is one of the most powerful things that you can do to a woman that you don't know, and it will create a massive amount of intrigue and a massive amount of attraction that will be built. So from now on, know and recognize when women is giving you a compliance test. Don't stop and don't reject the compliance test. When you start doing this, you are going to see the truly beautiful women in the bar start to treat you in a completely different way. You can actually watch other guys approach, get shot down, and see it ruin their nights, as you can easily navigate the sea of compliance tests and come out looking like a rock star, making her more and more attracted to you since you're the kind of guy who won't just do exactly what she wants.